Hi and welcome back. You know, I started all this about 20 years ago, and people are always asking me how I developed this technology. So about 20 years ago, I know I don't look that old, I'm actually 50 now, but 20 years ago I started my research. And what I was trying to research is into a special kind of connection that exists between the body and the mind. And through my research, I discovered that if you expose the body to a specific electromagnetic frequency, it triggers natural pain relief. Now, once I discovered the exact frequency for pain relief, I then tried to find the right frequency for stress relief. And that's exactly what I did. And in 1993, I developed the very first prototype. Now, it was this huge thing. It was absolutely huge and completely impractical for someone to use, but it worked. It worked. It triggered this natural pain relief, and it triggered this natural stress relief. Now, over the last literally 10 years till 2003, I've been working on a way to miniaturize, reduce the size of this huge thing so that it could fit into something that we all use every day. And what I decided to fit it into is a mobile phone, because it suited our purpose. So what we've done is we've shrunk this thing down, miniaturized and miniaturized it and miniaturized it until now it's literally a holographic chip. Now, this holographic chip just sits on top of your mobile phone battery like this. I've got one here just to show you. Okay, all you do is you put it on top of your mobile phone battery just like that. Okay, pop your mobile phone battery cover on, and there you go. And now you've got a pain or stress relieving device. Now, let's say you've got a pain in the neck, your wife's driving you mad or whatever, but you've got a pain in the neck. So all you do is literally put the phone on the pain, not on your wife, on the pain. Okay, so, and you just hold it there. Now, I can feel right now, I mean, even if you haven't got a problem, you can feel a kind of a tingling sensation and a heat sometimes. Now, if you've got a problem, obviously you're going to feel more. So people that have, say, a neck or shoulder problem, they often say that they feel heat when they put it on there. Now, what's really funny is the body produces these natural chemicals. Now, whatever you need those things to be, so let's say, for example, heat was a thing that you needed. So you would feel a kind of warm sensation. Now, that's the typical thing for pain. But some people feel cold sensation. It depends what kind of problem they've actually got. Now, let's say you're really, really stressed out. Your boss is driving you mad, or your wife's driving you mad. I haven't got a wife, by the way, but I keep saying that. All you do is put your phone on one of 2 points, either here or here. So we've got 2 stress points here, and all you do is put your phone on here, and then you're fine. And I've got to be careful with this, because if I leave it on there too long, I start getting really calm, and I'll be too calm to do this video. I need to have a little bit of energy to do this video. So it really, really calms you down. And it not only calms your mind down, it calms your body down. Your whole body sort of drops down, and you can often feel your breathing changing, which is very, very interesting. People that are all tensed up, they tend to breathe more shallow. And people that are more calm, they breathe more deeply. So that's what you tend to find. So it's very simple. All you do is you put the chip on top of your phone. What that does is it subtly modifies the field coming off your phone. So every mobile phone generates a kind of electromagnetic field. And the electromagnetic field, I said it funny then, but the electromagnetic field around the phone is subtly changed when you put the chip on. And that changed field is what triggers this natural pain relief. So what you're turning an everyday item like a mobile phone into a self-healing device. Literally, you can convert this thing that you phone people on to something that can actually help you with physical problems, help you with stress-related problems. So what are the benefits of all this kind of stuff, and how did we test it? What we actually did to test it, we've been testing it over many, many years, but we did a little test, really. I've got a friend who has his own health company, and he sells things like minerals, supplements, health and beauty stuff. And what we did was we sent a little leaflet out with one of his promotions and told people about this chip. And basically what we did was we sold 550, but what we said to people, and we still say this now, comes with a complete money back guarantee. So we said to people, try it. If it doesn't work for you, send it back immediately. Well, we told them they've got 28 days, which everybody's got 28 days. But we said, so we wanted the feedback as fast as possible. So we said, try it. Because it works so quickly, you know very quickly if it's working. Literally within 24 hours, you'll know if this is working for you. So we sent these 550 chips off, and we got 15 back straight away. People said it absolutely didn't feel anything, no tingling, no heat, or all the stuff that I told you. They felt absolutely nothing. And then we rang everybody up, because we had the telephone numbers. So the thing what we were trying to find out is, could people understand how to use it from those very simple instructions? Because literally all we told them was exactly what I told you, is put it on the point of pain and put it here if you've got a stress issue. Okay, so after we rung these people, we got another 7 chips back. So really it was less than 25 chips back out of 550. That's a 95% success rate. I mean, in the sense that those people who used it, 95% of them were absolutely satisfied with what it could do for them. So for us, that was a fantastic response, and it was enough so we could sort of move forward with it. Now, my problem with this was I could only produce a certain amount of these, a very limited amount of these in batches, and they were made in batches. It's very difficult to explain the technical thing, but literally they're made in batches, and they take a long time. Now, the first lot took 12 months to produce, and over the last 2 years what we've managed to do is shrink down the time to 6 months. So it just takes us 6 months to produce a batch of these chips. Plus now we're able to increase the batch quantity to the point where we can make it available to the public. But because before we had too much demand for the amount of chips we could produce, and I didn't want to start selling them without having the backup to support all the people that want it. So that was the most important thing for me as the inventor, if you like. Okay, now what are the benefits of this technology? Now, the first benefit, and the obvious benefit, is it's completely natural. These are natural frequencies. It's not like you're taking a painkiller, because when you take a painkiller, that's not a natural thing. And also, you can overdose on painkillers. I remember, I tell you what happened once, and my experience with this thing was kidney stones. I don't know if you've ever had kidney stones. People say kidney stones are as painful as having a baby, I've not had a baby, but I've had kidney stones. And I actually ended up sleeping on this thing. I put it where my kidneys were, and I went to bed because I was literally in agony. The doctor gave me codeine and code. I actually tried this straight away when we first got it, and it didn't have an effect after 20 minutes, which is usually the normal time period. Something so serious as kidney stones. So what I decided to do was stop the painkillers and literally sleep on this thing. So I slept on it all night, and when I wake up in the morning, I don't know if you've ever done this, in your mind you're kind of searching for the pain. You're trying to find the pain, and I was kind of like doing this, is it still going to be there? Is it still going to be there? But it was gone. And that was my personal experience of it. I know lots of people that use it for all different kinds of things, but it's the thing is, it's how you react to it, how you respond to it is what's really, really important. So the thing is, you don't have to take my word for all this. I want you to watch a couple more videos. Click on the next tab, and what I'm going to show you is a series of a few people that have been using it and how they've experienced and what the positive effects of it for them. As I said, the most important thing is how it affects you. Okay, so we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.